All right, guys, local tough guy. You have a show coming up, 11/22.
So Nolan Brothers promotion is back November 22nd. We have the best fight card we've ever had. So we got Thomas O'Toole headlining with Oscar Riojas. I can never pronounce his last name because I can't pronounce anyone's last name if you watched our show.
It's kind of Matt's thing.
Big step-up fight for Thomas. Thomas is, I think, the biggest name in boxing in the New England area. He's the adopted son of Boston. But we just added another monster fight. We have Roberto Valenzuela Jr. taking on the Owusu kid. So for those who don't know, Roberto Valenzuela Jr., he's like a true contender at 54. And then Owusu, 12-1 out of Worcester, TCL vet, like a genuine local stud. So that's an 8-rounder. We're looking at, I don't want to say too much, but it looks like it's going to be for a WBC, a piece of that belt. It looks like a silver belt. I have to talk to some of the powers to be. So that's a monster fight. Then from there, you got Anthony Vicious Vieira taking on Ryan Clark. Now, if you know anything about Anthony Vieira, if you want to YouTube this kid, he is, and I could show you text messages.
I told Matt since day one, when we were opening up the promotion, we got to get Thomas O'Toole.
O'Toole was not up for negotiation.
But then the other name I said immediately was Anthony Vieira, and I've said that. I told Anthony to his face. I said, "You're the guy," and so he's the most ducked guy I've ever dealt with in New England. Shout out to Ryan Clark, who pretty much immediately said yes.
Yeah, Ryan Clark's the only dude that will fight him.
Everybody else said no.
I have the text messages.
Yeah, that fight's not going to be boring.
I offered guys money that were bad contracts for us. They were objectively bad contracts. They were money that other promoters would never have put out in a million years.
Hear the dollars and they go, "We're interested," and then they hear the name Anthony Vieira and they said, "You know what? I'm hurt.
They
I'm
go,
busy.
"Oh,
I
just as made that sense that time in my career." Even though everyone has the same record, they have more fights than him. Everyone wants an excuse. Anthony Vieira looks the part. I'm not saying anything new. He's got the face tats and stuff. His amateur record, I think, was 89-11. He's a monster puncher. He's really talented. So I love having another card. And then the bottom of the card, we got, a lot of up-and-coming names. So we got both Rodriguez brothers back on the card. Harold Roy's got a rematch with Gabriel Costa, the one guy that beat him. And Gabriel Costa's coming off a vicious stoppage of that kid Steve Dunn, who was 5-0 going into with 5 knockouts on the Jake Paul undercard.
Yep.
Then we got a couple of great debuts. We have Jared Gaines at heavyweight. He's our guy.
Axel
Lopez, both of which have a shitload of amateur accolades, tons and tons of championships.
Lucky Lewis, Anthony LeBate.
Lucky Lewis and Anthony LeBate's an interesting one because when you look at their box record, shit, they'll tell you that, they're older guys that were supposed to fight a few different times.
Anthony reminds Lucky of that an awful lot online.
He does. He talks some genuine shit, which I kind of like. That fight is like a perfect local matchup that I think people sleep on. The type of fight where you go to and you're not sure who's going to win.
Yeah,
and
it's not world title implications, but no one's going to be bored. That's not a bathroom break fight.
No, and then we got that Steve Kurtwood kid from Maine. He's coming off a tough loss of a prospect in Puerto Rico, but the kid just fucking bites down his mouth guard and throws grenades. So the card is genuinely stacked top to bottom. We're going to have toe-to-toe there. Hopefully, shout out to my boy, Chris Mannix. I think Mannix will be in town. And we got some other cool stuff in the pipeline. But again, top down, Tommy O'Toole, the kid from Galway. He's an absolute stud. Another tough test for him. Step up. And then we got stuff planned down the road for him that's just really exciting. The co-main with Roberto Jr. and Owusu is like the type of main event you'd see at any show in the area. That fight is insane.
You wouldn't see that main event, to be honest.
Correct.
With you. Yeah.
And then Ryan Clark, Anthony Vieira is just going to be fireworks.
So November 22nd at Oceanside in Revere, the old Club Lido or the old Wonderland, depending on how long you've been in the Boston area for.
That's right, yeah.
It's a great venue. It's an awesome pro venue. Good Jumbotron, kind of a cool ramp that comes through. Yeah,
TCL had some shows there, so it's definitely worth checking out. We'll have it streaming on Millions through our site and through Instagram, stuff like that. So definitely worth checking out. Yeah, super excited for it, guys. If you like violence, cute dogs, and hate jam bands, please feel free to like and subscribe to the Toe to Toe Fight Show.